Hello guys, and welcome again to another episode of Football Roundup, where we give you the freshest update on football from every angle of the planet.
Yeah.
Serie A prepares for homage to Maradona as Mayor of Naples said Stade San Paolo will be named after Diego Maradona. Premier League clubs plan for fan return. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer makes Bruno Fernandes and Cristiano Ronaldo's comparison. Barcelona's election fight begins as Xavi, Neymar, Puyol, Jordi Cruyff all key. And before we move ahead to have an in-depth view of what made news of the day, guys, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and we are good to go. Mayor of Naples, Luigi De Magistris, said Stade San Paolo will be named after Diego Maradona next week, as Serie A prepare homage in the 10th minute of match day 9. Maradona passed away on Wednesday due to a cardiac arrest, and Napoli mourns their legend in the home win against HNK Rijeka in the Europa League on Thursday. Napoli's historic stadium will now be renamed the Stade San Paolo Maradona, and the mayor confirmed it will be official next week. The Lega Serie A and all the clubs will pay tribute to Maradona during match week 9 and officially announce a list of the initiatives, including black armbands and a minute of silence. During the minute of silence, an image of Maradona will be projected on the big screen, and where the Serie A TIM logo usually is, the message Ciao Diego will be projected. However, there will also be a commemoration in the 10th minute of every game. From the 10th minute of each game in Serie A match week 9, the image of Diego Armando Maradona will again be projected on the giant screens of the stadiums for a final tribute that will last 1 minute. Barcelona defender Gerard Pique may return to action this season after the decision was taken for him to avoid surgery, despite suffering knee ligament damage. The 33-year-old was forced off in the defeat by Atleti last week, and the club held initial fears their experienced centre-back would be ruled out for the majority of the campaign. However, it has now emerged that Pique and Barca have opted against surgery, which is likely to have sidelined him for between 6 to 8 months, meaning he may have been handed a late lifeline. Sergio Aguero's contract at Manchester City expires at the end of this season, and Pep Guardiola was asked about the player's future. Man City will not rush into a decision over Sergio Aguero as his contract runs down. With the club having successfully sorted Pep's future, more attention moves to their record goal scorer, whose current deal also runs out at the end of this season. Finding a successor for the 32-year-old Aguero is the biggest outstanding priority for Manchester City, and is expected to be the focus of the upcoming transfer window. But whether or not Aguero will stay beyond the summer has not been decided yet. City's manager has always said that the star striker will decide when he leaves the Etihad, as club greats including David Silva and Vincent Kompany have done recently. There is also a desire to get Aguero back to his best though, with the forward missing 5 months with knee injury picked up in June. That is still causing the coaching staff enough concern to want to ease rather than rush him back into the team. Some Premier League clubs are already preparing for fans' return to the stadium. Liverpool, for instance, are to restrict ticket allocation to club's home Premier League match against Wolves on December 6 to supporters within the region. However, fans are encouraged to take a coronavirus test ahead of the game against Wolves for Liverpool, with a nearby mass test centre to remain open on match day, as they plan for 2,000 fans to be let in. Tottenham as well plans for fans to attend the North London derby against Arsenal next month. The club said they will run a ballot of ticket holders and executive members in order to allocate the tickets. Arsenal will become the first Premier League team to welcome fans back into their stadium when they host Rapid Vienna in the Europa League next Thursday. The first Premier League fixture to welcome fans could be West Ham's home fixture against Manchester United at the London Stadium on 5th December, before Chelsea take on Leeds later that day. Some of the other few Premier League clubs that plan to bring fans back to the stadium include Brighton and Everton. A lot have been happening lately at the Barcelona camp as elections draw closer, as Juan Laporta and Emily Ronson have become the latest names to join the list of candidates in Barca's presidential election. The aforementioned two now join Victor Font, Toni Freixenet, Augusti Benedito, Jordi Farre, Javi Villajuana, Luis Fernandez Alha, and Pierre Herrera in contention. The signature collection process is expected to begin on Christmas Day, and around January 10th, they have to present themselves to the club. Needing 2,257 signatures to be confirmed candidates, Voting is on January 24, 2021. Until January 24th, everyone will be presenting their projects and a lot of big names will feature in the campaign. One of those is Xavi Hernandez, the former Barcelona midfielder, who is the preferred coaching choice for a number of the presidential candidates. It's unlikely that the candidates will talk about player signing. Firstly, because the January transfer window is difficult, and secondly, due to the club's economic situation. Despite this, Eric Garcia, Erling Haaland and Neymar's name have already appeared. One of the candidates, Rosald, has said he would like to sign the Brazilian. And concerning Messi's continuity in the club, the candidates have to convince him to stay. Man City have this in mind, and they might have even signed the Argentine to a pre-contract agreement before the elections take place. Messi, however, is in favor of waiting for the new president before making a decision. And lastly, not the least, Ronald Koeman's position will also be discussed. Tony Frexer has already said he will count on the Dutchman if he is elected, but Victor Font hinted that he would have someone else, namely Xavi, in mind. The role of coach as well as sporting director is a position that is up for grabs. Chelsea are believed to be near the front of the queue for Alaba. David Alaba's agent is reportedly trying to arrange a move to Chelsea for the Bayern Munich defender. Barring a significant U-turn, the Australian international will leave the European champions Bayern Munich on a free in the summer after Bayern recently withdrew their offer to extend his contract. Alaba had been previously keen on sealing a move to Spain, but has reportedly become more open to the idea of a switch to the Premier League, with Liverpool and Manchester City both credited with interest last month. Now though, it seems Chelsea are his most likely English destination. Alaba has been with Bayern since joining the club's youth ranks from FK Austria Wien in 2008, as well as 9 Bundesligas in his time in Bavaria. He also played in the club's victorious 2013 and 2020 Champions League finals. Bruno Fernandes can be to Manchester United what Cristiano Ronaldo once was, according to his manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Fernandes is in a rich vein of form with 5 goals in his last 3 United appearances and put Ole's side on the brink of Champions League knockout stages this week with a brace against Istanbul Basaksehir. The 26-year-old has scored 21 goals in his 35th Manchester United appearance since joining from Sporting Club de Portugal, a move that Ronaldo made as a teenager in 2003 before going on to score 118 goals in 292 apps. And when asked whether Fernandes could have the same galvanizing impact on the club as his compatriot, Solskjaer agreed. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and please don't forget to comment, like, and most especially subscribe to always ensure updated news in the world of football comes to you.